slow things down with the top 50 essential doom metal albums of all time. That's correct, I'm doing my top 50 essential doom metal albums I think you guys should definitely hear before you croak, before you kick the bucket and kiss the ground, kiss your ass goodbye. These are the albums that I feel like you need to listen to. Now, any I miss off, let me know down in the comments below, and do your own lists, even if it's just top 10 essential doom metal albums. We're going to be going through different kind of subgenres as well. Funeral doom, death doom, just traditional doom, doomy doom. It's going to be a nice doom and gloomy day. Got a nice appropriate shirt, some Swallow the Sun. Let's kick it off with, of course, you know, not just doom metal, but pioneers of metal in general, Black Sabbath. That's right, Slack Bladeth. What album though? Master of Reality. This is the doom album. Yes, the debut is very good, but it has more of a 70s rock kind of vibe. Yes, the Paranoid is an absolute essential. It's pretty doomy, but it's, I don't know, more on the catchy side, but Master of Reality. This is where things slow down. This is where things get just chunky. The riffs, just the song Sweetleaf alone, you know, that sets up thousands of stoner doom bands in the future, so Master of Reality is literally the one to pick out of every single one. Next up, Candlemass from Sweden. Another big name in doom, epic doom. I'm going to go with Nightfall. Messiah's vocals are just so operatic. I mean, come on, Bewitched. Everyone's seen that video, and it's one of the best videos ever. I could have picked the debut, which is my favourite, Epicus Doomicus Metallicus, which is an essential as well, but Nightfall is the one most people know, and come on, Nightfall, it's hard to argue. It's a very good album. Pentagram with Pentagram, or Relentless, the reissue is Relentless. Very good, classic doom metal. These kind of old school doom bands are kind of, you know, very old school metal or rock and roll, with the doom influence, so very Black Sabbath-esque, you could say. Very Black Sabbath-esque. And Pentagram is one of the pioneers and one of the best. Just like St. Vitus, the album Born Too Late. Did a ranking of St. Vitus recently. Really enjoy pretty much most of their albums. Born Too Late is the one that catches me, and it seems to catch a lot of you as well, because it is considered an absolute classic and one of the best. And just the riffs, the melodies, the catchiness, the singing, it has it all. St. Vitus. Absolute essential. Now for something completely different, Cathedral, the Forest of Equilibrium. Sure, Carnival Bazaar's, you know, very eclectic and strange, but I like Forest of Equilibrium more, and I feel like it is more essential, I'd say. It's very early on in doom metal as well. It's such a strange album, very weird, longer songs, quite heavy. For like the time, this is a very, very heavy album in doom. The vocals are just so unique. You can tell from the album art it's going to be just strange as hell, and it is, but it manages to keep it catchy, and it's one of my favourites in this entire list, so yeah, Forest of Equilibrium. Electric Wizard, Dopethrone, you've definitely seen this around, just like the Gandalf looking motherfucker smoking some pot. The riffs of Electric Wizard, so damn good, chunky, heavy. Stoner Doom just has this way about it where the riffs just hit, and they hit hard, and Electric Wizard does, and this is an absolute essential. Trouble, Psalm 9. This is another kind of old school classic kind of doom album, and I love the artwork on this one. Like the tree with like the mound it's over is like a kind of a skeleton. It's kind of like a face. A skull, I should say, not a whole skeleton, but like a skull. It looks so ominous and creepy, and the music's creepy as well, but it kind of sticks that traditional doom sound without going into like Death Doom or anything like that. So yeah, absolutely love this album. Solitude Aeturnus is next. Beyond the Crimson Horizon. This is really fantastical, more on the epic side of doom. I was tempted to put the debut here, but going with this one because this is my favourite, and it's still just as lauded as the debut. I think even better, in my opinion. The vocals are just... He even went on to sing on, Candlemass. He did. He went on to sing with Candlemass. So if you recognise the vocals, that's were fantastic vocals throughout, really melodic, and just a great goddamn band and album. Paradise Lost with Gothic. That's right, this isn't a Gothic album. it's a Death Doom album. The debut is Death Doom, and this is Death Doom, but I like it more. It's also more celebrated because it's just catchier. All the songs are catchier, the melodies are better, still has those growls that you come to expect with Death Doom, but I feel like it's just perfected on Gothic, so, you know, it's here. And sticking with that kind of style, Katatonia, Brave Murder Day, Jonas' vocals, Mikkel's vocals even, crazy, absolutely amazing long songs, nice singing, and then mixed in with the fucking growls. Oh, love Katatonia, and Brave Murder Day is one of the best of the whole catalogue. Gotta be here. What else? Anathema, back when they weren't alternative, back when they were, you know, just Death Doom, the silent enigma, haunting music, creepy atmosphere, just absolute beautiful album from start to finish. My Dying Bride, Turn Loose the Swans. I can't have a Doom list without this album. Oh my god, talking about essentials, this is Death Doom essential. Melancholic as a motherfucker. Just, if it doesn't bring tears to your eyes, something's going wrong, because this is just so sad, so serene. I love this album. Let's change gears for some Funeral Doom. Skepticism, stormcrowfleet, with the whole, you know, organs and just the way they dress like they're in a choir. It's just so beautiful music, and it's very, very harrowing music. I feel like Funeral Doom is just one of the most just oppressive and heaviest genres ever, and it comes through with Skepticism, but it feels grandiose as well in style. Very unique and very good. My favourite on the whole list, gotta mention Ahab. Come on, nautical Funeral Doom, Call the Wretched Sea, just so good. The story, the concept story about Moby Dick, the riffs, whale ahead, just when he screams that, it just... I talk about Ahab way too much. I've got the vinyl for The Giant right there. I love them. One of my favourite bands of all time. Gotta mention it on this list. And of course the Pioneers, Therogothan, streamed from the heavens. We wouldn't have any of those cool Funeral Doom bands without this band right here from Finland. And it's just so groundbreaking, so unique, very creepy as well, and it's an absolute, what is it? Essential. It's a more kind of traditional. Pallbearer, Sorrow and Extinction. Very, very, very sad music. Very sad. You could almost say very doomy. Again, the vocals on Pallbearer are just so really heart-wrenching. I seen this band live recently, and it was very heavy, first of all. It was one of the heaviest bands I've ever seen. I've seen Motorhead. And Pallbearer's sound was just ear-shattering. The riffs, thunderous. I loved Pallbearer, and yeah, they're on this list. Bell Witch with Mirror Reaper, come on. Absolute classic. One song the entire album. Yeah, I know it splits it up in the middle, but basically it's one long stretch. One long song for this whole album, and it flows. Time flies. It's so good at building anticipation, and the payoff is amazing. It's like an hour and a half. It's going to be hard to sit through, but if you do, it's well worth the wait. Absolute atmospheric music. Witchfinder General with Death Penalty, something completely different. Again, more on the hard rock, heavy metal style, mixed in with the doom. Catchy, shorter songs, fun vocals. Always love this band, always love this album, and come on, it has Booba on the cover. How can you not enjoy it? Witchfinder General, Death Penalty. Thumb up from Questy. Reverand Bizzare. In the rectory of the bizarre Reverend with a goat, just like, rah, and some midsummer antics on the cover, which I always love. Very long album. They have very long albums, this band. Strange, eclectic, doomy as anything. Great, riffy, just strange, and, it's got to make it onto this list. Reverend Bizzare has to make it onto a list of essential doom. Come on. Let's talk about some Swallow the Sun, The Morning That Never Came. Debut, I'm going with, yes. New Moon's probably heavier. Yes, Songs from the North is probably my favourite. It has 3 different sounds, but The Morning That Never Came is probably the essential. It just has that classic dreary, doomy sound. Melancholic, one of the most melancholic around, and just depressing as all hell, and that's what we want with doom metal. And it's a classic, so it's here. Sleep with Dopesmoker, of course, talking about one-song albums, or it's also called Jerusalem. this is Stoner Doom's version. Absolute phenomenal work. The fuzzy guitar, just the riffs that come in and just get you just like, whoa, 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 stuck in a trance. Love Sleep and love this album. Winter into Darkness. Very underrated. Absolute evil death doom. Still melancholic though, but very, very creepy, and I love the album to pieces. It doesn't get talked about enough, so I'm going to talk about it right now. It's on this list. Go give it a listen. Cirith Ungol, King of the Dead. Again? Yeah, it's heavy metal. Is it doom metal? They could say they even... Some people say they pioneered doom, or the epic doom style anyway, because, Sabbath did doom. But whatever it is, it's absolutely fantastic, and it goes under the doom moniker, so fuck it. It's on this list, Cirith Ungol. Vocals, love them or hate them. I love them. It's kind of like a Merciful Fate situation, but I think they deserve love, and I think they deserve a spot on this list. Let's go with Evoken with Quietus, classic funeral doom band, Evoken. This is the album which is considered the best. You could go with the first album, you could go with Antithesis of Light, which is my personal favourite, but, Quietus is considered one of the best and an absolute essential, so, hey, no qualms here. I love every single Evoken album, so choose your pick. Just pick anything from this band, and you won't go wrong. Speaking of funeral doom, Esoteric is next. And I didn't know which one to pick, because the first two are probably the essential ones to pick, but the Maniacal Veil is my favourite, and that's also considered essential now. But I'm going to go with Pernicious Enigma, just for how mind-bending the album is, just to show how horrific funeral doom can be, and how avant-garde and crazy it is, because there's some really fast moments in this, and it's funeral doom? Huh? What? That don't make any sense. Nope, but listen to it. Very long album, but well worth it. Yob, The Illusion of Motion. This is an absolute classic band that I haven't really talked about on the channel. Kind of mixing sludgy kind of stuff in with the funeral doom kind of nature, or doom, I guess, nature of the whole thing. Fuzzy kind of guitars in places, not all the time. Great concepts, long songs, amazing singing. Just it has everything I want from doom. And they do it very well. More modern stuff now. Chemist with Hunted. Riffy as fuck. Holy shit, Chemist is so goddamn good. And it has those soaring epic vocals that you love. But it has this kind of gallop to it that keeps you entertained the whole way through. And that's missing in a lot of doom. And Chemist just comes in clutch and has you covered. It covers your butt. Disembowelment, Transcendence through the Peripheral. Can't talk about doom without disembowelment. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Little d, capitals everything else. That's how you spell it. Just evil, dreary, thunderous. Every buzzword you can say for this band. Teetering into funeral doom, but not quite. Still in the death doom territory. But really, apples and oranges, it's doom. First of all, it's just fucking doom. So it's on this list because it's absolutely essential. If you like death metal, go check this album out. That's all I'm going to say. Crypt Sermon, The Ruins of Fading Light. Again, more modern doom on this list. I like the more modern bands that are coming through with great doom albums, and this is one of them. Again, soaring vocals, beautiful melodies, and it's taking you to, the lands of the past. The land before time. Medieval, feels like you're in medieval era, and I love it for that. So, Crypt Sermon, you're doing good. You're doing God's work. Deus Vult. Shape of Despair with Monotony Fields. Again, more funeral doom. There'll be more stuff than just death and funeral doom, don't worry. This is, again, another classic in the genre, one everyone should listen to. I do like it. I don't love it as much as some of the others on this list, but it does deserve a place. Shape of Despair is a fantastic band overall. I just like other albums a little bit more. But yeah, some people say this is 10 out of 10, so here you go. Here's your spot on the list. Warning, Watching from a Distance. Speaking of melancholic, dark, and dreary, feeling like a winter. Feeling like it's in December, it's snowing on me. I'm just out in the dark, cold darkness, and there's nothing to keep me warm. This is the album for that. This is the fucking album for that. Just dark, evil, sad music, and I'm here for the ride. It's great. Something a bit more fun, Hooded Menace, Never Cross the Dead, for some more fun, spooky zombies gonna get you in House of the Dead kind of music. Riffy, gnarly vocals, just kind of vocals, you know, the classic Death Doom kind of shit. It feels like zombies are actually screaming to you, which I love. The sound effects and everything. This is a Halloween band, and I fucking love them. Bit more sad, Mournful Congregation from Australia, The Monet of Creation. This is considered one of the best as well. My personal favourite is probably The Book of Kings. I really love that album. The Incubus of Karma is also very good. But you can't go wrong with any of their albums. Mournful Congregation is just another stellar doom metal band, and they have to make my list. Next up is Woods of Ypres, with the fifth one, even though it's the fourth one. It's weird. They confuse me. But this is the one that's probably the least doom out of them all. But the reason it's here is just because of the cultural impact. Everyone seems to love this one like the best because I think it's the last one before he died. So that's understandable. Very melancholic, very down to earth, very from the heart, and it'll put tears in your eyes. Loads of people say it puts tears in their eyes as well. So if you're looking for a sad, sad, sad time, this is the album for you. Next up is Typo Negative with Bloody Kisses. Wasn't sure whether to put this one on the list or not, but it has enough elements of doom to throw it on, because what else is it? It's not death metal. It's not alternative metal. It's not heavy metal. Doom is the closest it is to anything. You could say Gothic metal, but I don't really consider Gothic metal a real fucking thing, because shit like Cradle of Filth is black metal. So shut your fucking holes. Gothic metal, what the fuck is that? Stupid genre. Anyway, doom metal, Bloody Kisses, absolute fantastic. Peter Steele's voice is just majestic, it's low, it's gruff, the riffs hit. It's a great goddamn album. So I have some more classics now. Count Raven, Storm Warning, fun, funky, love the classic style vocals. The guitar is fantastic in this as well. Count Raven, very underrated, and this album is a must hear. October Tide, Rain Without End. Beautiful, melancholic kind of death doom here. Just, you know, with the vocals from a certain Jonas from Katatonia. Doing the growls. Oh yeah, he's doing the growl. He's doing the raw. Kind of like Opeth coming out with the raw. Doing the raw. October Tide, fantastic band, and this album is just perfection. Funeral with Tragedies, beautiful, beautiful singing. It's got female singing as well, mixed in with male. It's got the cool acoustic parts. It's beautiful all throughout, and I love it. Draconian, Arcane Rain Fell. More beautiful music. This may be the most beautiful album on the entire list, I'd probably say. Just absolute drenched in emotion. The singing is out of this world. If you don't know Draconian, go check him out. Very, very near and dear to my heart, and I love them. I need to do a ranking for them. Saturnus, Paradise Belongs to You. Underrated. You don't hear a lot of people talk about Saturnus, but here I am, Questy, giving you, here's the tip. Listen to Saturnus. Amazing band, amazing music, and this album is probably one of my favourites. They have a lot of good ones. This one's probably tip-top, and a lot of people seem to agree with me. So yeah, Saturnus. Go check them out. Pagan Altar, Judgment of the Dead. Pagan Altar is an absolute classic doom metal band. Amazing, amazing vocals. The solos. Oof. The fuzz of all the guitars. Just, it sounds like Black Sabbath come to life again, but with more energy. Ooh, Pagan Altar. Fantastic. Making it here. This is a personal pick. Acid Mammoth's debut. So riffy. Like, again, Stoner Doom bands just have this riffy nature to them. I love every song on this album. It's probably not. It probably doesn't deserve to be in the most essentials, but I don't give a shit. It's my list. This one's going in for bias. I can't get enough of this album. Play it to death. You don't know it, go check it out. The debut by Acid Mammoth. You'll be singing and humming the songs all goddamn day. I guarantee it. Colosseum with Chapter 1, Delirium. Colosseum only have like 3 albums because they, one of them, I think, was it the singer who died? One of them died. Anyway, they stopped doing any more albums, and all 3 are just very melancholic, very sad, and very heavy. Holy shit, this is a heavy fucking band, but it rips, and I love it. Next up is the Obsessed with Lunar Womb, which if you come into the album, there's a lot of fast parts, you know? But there is some of that slow parts, a classic kind of doom, got that kind of wavery vocals. But wow, that was fucking awful. Holy shit. Don't get me to sing anything. Only growl. Yeah, classic style vocals. If you like stuff like Pagan Altar, like stuff like I guess the first album by Candlemass, not the Messiah stuff. It's not quite epic level, but it's in the classic kind of doom style. If you like that, you like good riffs, you like good solos, check out the Obsessed Lunar Womb. Celtic Frost, Monotheist. That's right. I'm putting a Celtic Frost album here. Sure, the black metal, avant-garde, but Monotheist? That's an outlier. That's straight up goddamn doom metal. Evil, dark, dreary, doom. Sure, with Triptychon, they kind of embrace it more. I could have put an album by them on, so go check out any album by Triptychon. But Celtic Frost Monotheist it's better. I love it. So, yeah, it's here. Next up is Solstice with Lamentations. Very underrated. Again, not a lot of people talk about this band and this album. Just serene, magnificent music. It has almost a pallbearer-esque sound to the vocals, and it's got an epic feel to it, epic Viking style in the doom metal category. Come on, how can you not enjoy that? Great mixings there. So yeah, coming here. Next up is Tyranny, Tides of Awakening, one of the most evil and dark doom albums on this entire list. Just dread throughout the whole thing. It's just eerie and creepy and just haunting. I love this album, and it's heavy as fuck. It's one I always listen to. Tyranny. Goddamn good. Doom Versus, Dead Words Speak. I had a hard time picking which Doom Versus album to put here, to be honest. A lot of them could have made the cut. This is my personal favourite, so this is one I'm throwing on. I don't actually know which one people consider the best. This is just me throwing shit at the wall right now. You're welcome. You're fucking well. But this album's great. This album's doomy. Well, of course it's doomy. It's fucking doom metal, you knobhead. You know, all the buzzwords you come to expect with doom metal. Guitar, fantastic. Vocals, eerie. It's just all-encompassing. Goddamn good times. Hard to talk about 50 albums in a row with the same fucking genre, okay? You try it. You try it, and I'd love to see it, because I love watching content like this. So, please do. But yeah, Doom Versus, great band, and this is a great album. EA with TSC? Never know how to say that. Again, just lumbering, evil, funeral doom, and it'll just get under your skin listening to it. It's a great, relaxing, good time if you're in a mental asylum. Luckily, my head is a mental asylum, so this music soothes me and I go to sleep to it. Love it to pieces. Fucking EA, underrated. It's in the game. Last but not least, let's go for some Black and Doom, which I've forgotten. I've forgotten the band Naught. Go check out the band Naught. Every single fucking album. N-O-R-T-T. I forgot to put it on my list, like an idiot. Anyway, this band is the Ruins of Beverast. Other Black and Doom band. Foulest Seamen of a Sheltered Elite. I love that album title, it's so goddamn good. And the album cover, fantastic evil eye looking at you, and it's just creepy. This is a very creepy album. Hypnotic is a good word. Yeah, I love it to pieces. One of my favourite bands. It took me a while to get into them, but now one of my favourite bands. Might even do a video on that. Well, there you go. 50 albums. God, my voice is dying. Questy is dying. Let me know what I missed off. What's your favourite doom metal albums of all time? And have you heard every single one of these albums? If you have, congratulations. You're a master of doom. Now go coom. Yeah, let me know how you thought of the video, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.